Hello right guys, it's Jade PlaySGames. Welcome to another Ark Survival Evolved PS4 Let's Play video. Look at this guys, what we got from the last time. It's been a while, I've been ill, I've been a bit sick, I'm so sorry dudes. But yeah, it has been a while, we're back. We got this artifact of the Brute from the Western Underwater Cave. If you've not seen that already, go and check out that video. I'm not going to lie, the cave was pretty easy. You don't need nothing OP, just something that can get you in the water quick. And that is what we got. In fact, we got two of these. I forgot when we went on our little adventure with the subscribers, when they done my live stream and helped me out, we did get an artifact. Hang on, if I can get up here. Look, parkour champion, yes. Yeah, look, we got this one as well. Artifact of the Devourer, I think it is. No, artifact of the Clever. Beg your pardon. So we've got two artifacts already. That's pretty cool, you know. I don't really feel like we've done that much and we've already got two artifacts. So that's pretty good. We're going to get all the rest of them. But that's not what we're here for today. Today we are growing the good herb. That's right. We're coming back to our farming. Now, previously I showed you guys what you can do with putting a crop plot in and putting your plant in. But that was really only the beginning. You've really got to make sure you're utilising it in the best way you can. And for that you need greenhouse. Now with greenhouse, you don't necessarily have to make a traditional greenhouse made out of all glass. As long as it's got the ceiling tiles covering it, that is the most important thing. If we take a look at this one, it says it's 15% greenhouse effect. You can get this up to 300%. You can see here this one says 0. So let's place a couple of tiles over it and we'll see what happens. Now this should start shooting up, give it a second. And there you go, you can see it says 45%. And that's because we've placed 3 glass tiles. Now whenever you're building a greenhouse, you want it to be 3 across and 3 wide. At least. You can make it bigger, but that is the optimum amount you need it to be. So 6 squares, just like that. Now I've put large crop plots on here. In fact, I've made it a bit longer. We're going to go 8 across. The other crucial aspect is you can have it 1, 2 or 3 high. Now if you have it too high, the greenhouse effect doesn't really take hold. You can have it at just 1, so you could possibly put them there like that. And you can see it adds another 15%. If we take that one away, it should go back down to 45. And there you go, it's gone back down to 45. But as long as you put them next to them as well, there you go, it goes back up to 60. So for each glass tile is worth 15%. So let's cover it over completely. And that should be 120% now. Beg your pardon, not 120 because we only added 30. So 60 plus 30 is 90. So let's keep adding more. Let's do the whole shaboodle. And that should be 120 now. Yay! And let's add the final piece there. And that should be 135. Boom! But if we carry on doing it and we put some more pieces across, so I'm going to put another 2 or 3 here, that should be 150, 165, 180. There you go, it's gone up to 180. And we just carry on doing it, so you can kind of make it quite a long greenhouse. And it's gone up to 225 now. So we're going to go 1 more across. We're going to have a nice long one. And it should go up to 270. There we go. And if we do it 1 more lot. Now the thing to remember is you're going to need a lot of crystal and a lot of cementing paste for this, and I have literally used up every single bit of crystal. I've got to go to the mountains now to get some. Cementing paste is a bit of a problem as well, but I've had loads stocked up for a while, and there you go, I've got 300%. That I do believe is the maximum. You could try putting more pieces across and see if it increases it anymore, but I don't think it goes any higher. So there you go, that means we're going to get things growing even quicker now we've got the 300%. And look, you don't have to make walls, you don't have to make them out of traditional glass walls, because it's a lot of resources using crystal. If you want, you can go ahead and wall it in just to make sure no one comes in or no dinosaurs come in. So what I'm going to do is just put some pillars along here. I'm going to just remove this one out a little bit. And there you go, I've got a nice area now. It's not the best looking building, but it means you don't have to waste resources, and that's the most important thing in Ark sometimes. So I'll go ahead and make another crop plot, placed back where I had it. And there we go, I've placed all my crop plots back again. And we're nice and fenced in, so no dinosaurs can come and take advantage of my lovely crops. Now you can put doors, you can make it like a whole glass area if you so wish, but it doesn't do anything. All you need is the ceiling tiles, just like I've shown you. Okay. So what you might want to add is a couple storage bins, put stuff in like your seeds. Also make sure you've got a preserving bin as well. And then you're going to need lots of these, unless you've got a dung beetle. Now the dung beetle's better. Even a thermometer would be pretty good to make poo, because you're going to need to make the fertilizer. Fertilizer is 50 thatch for 3 pieces of poo. So we're going to put 200 thatch in each of these, and I've got a few pieces of poo. Now the bigger the poo, the more fertilizer you'll get. So I'm just going to fill it up. And this one's got medium-sized poo, so that should be pretty good. And that's pretty much it. I haven't got any poo for that one, so we'll leave that for now. And all you got to do is just leave it, guys. You don't do anything more. Just leave it about 50 minutes, come back, and it should have made itself into fertilizer. Then once you've got your fertilizer, you can put it into your crops. That's the other thing. Let's make sure we've planted all our seeds. So you can see in my inventory now, I've got 10 different seeds. So let's go ahead and plant them all. Now you only need one actual seed in there, it won't take more than that. You can try putting different seeds in and it won't do it, it can only take the one seed. And there we go, we've got every type of seed growing now in one of these. All we've got to do is make sure it's irrigated with water all the time and it's got fertilizer. So I've got the citronal seed here, we're going to put a bag of fertilizer in. So there you go, it's now a seedling, it's gone from seeded to seedling. And soon it will grow like this one. The one thing you've got to remember with this as well is the bigger the sized poos or feces and the longer it lasts as fertilizer. Another way to do it is to have a thermometer and feed it stimberries, and you can gather loads of feces and poo that way. And of course the next part is to make sure it's fully watered. Now my pipe system seems to have broken, so we're going to fix it. Oh, you know what, I'm going to do it that way because I just can't be bothered, it's taking too long. And there you go, we've got the pipe system now. It's pouring water to every single one of these. You can see it's irrigated, irrigated, irrigated. You can use the water vats as well. I'm going to build one of them just to show you. And there you go, that is it. You've pretty much done. You can see this one's growing quite nicely already. We've got the maximum effect, greenhouse effect, and we haven't had to build a huge greenhouse. We've only had to put some ceiling tiles on. Now you can put poo directly in there, so if you haven't got fertilizer, you can just put the poo inside. But it is better to try and make it fertilizer. That's still going to take a while. Once it's done, like I said, just put the fertilizer in. Couple of things you can do to boost things for yourself are make sure your crop growth speed's quite high. Now I've got mine at 6. They've recently just changed it for official servers to be, I think, double to 2. So if we go mad and put it on 15, and then also reduce the crop decay speed. If you don't get a chance to go and pick up your crops, it stops it from deteriorating. So I'm going to leave that one as it is. So the final review then, look at it now, it says 600 irrigated, the fertilizer's a good high number. It's got fruitling as the saver root seed, it's nearly there, and it's got the 300 effect. That's what you want to see whenever you're growing your crops. And you can see in this one, because I've used fertilizer, it's got double the amount because I've only used poo. In fact, it's got 5 times the amount. That's why fertilizer is better than just using poo pieces. If you can get hold of a dung beetle and you put poo inside it, it will make it into fertilizer for you. And it will do it much quicker. That's why dung beetles are so good. And there we go, look, it's popping along now. And there we go, we've got our piece of fruit, otherwise known as a potato. Potato! Yay! It's finally grown. We can take our lemon. So there we go, guys, that is how to farm, how to get your crops growing. How to make the most cost effective way of making a greenhouse. So stay tuned, guys. I'll be going back there showing you all the crops that have grown. We'll pop some more fertilizer in them to get them all done. And then hopefully in the next couple of episodes I'll be actually showing you how to make kibble. The next episode we're going to look for tames, particularly ones that we can start breeding with. I really want to make sure we've got everything equipped so we can really start getting some high level dinosaurs. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've done a let's play. I am going to try and get them up to date a bit more. So bear with me. If I'm not doing a let's play, I'm still doing a news video or a tamed video or a tutorial. So I'm Jade PLAYSGAMES. Thanks a lot for watching, Ratbags, and I'll see you later.